Pretest number 10. Number 1. Today, many employers experience interviewees to do more than just answer standard questions, including all of the following except A. Be creative in the process rather than following instructions the company has issued. B. Participate in a role-playing exercise. B. Take aptitude tests to help predict how good a match the interviewee is for the job. D. Interview via video conference with a team of people from the company. The answer is letter B. Participate in a role-playing exercise. 2. The chances that an interview will be successful increase if you do all of the following except A. Prepare by researching the company and learning about the interviewer. B. Learn about the process of interviewing. C. Wait for the interviewer to contact you with a decision. D. Listen actively to the interviewer. The answer is letter C. Wait for the interviewer to contact you with a decision. Number 3. All of the following are recommended in the job interview process except A. Bringing a notebook and pen in a briefcase to the interview in case you decide to take notes. B. Preparing a practice video of yourself ahead of time and handing it over to the interviewer when you arrive. C. Bringing extra copies of your resume to the interview even if the company has the copy you mailed to them. D. Finding out what employees wear at the organization where you are applying and dress just one level above that. The answer is letter B. Preparing a practice video of yourself ahead of time and handing it to the interviewer when you arrive. Number 4. A job applicant should prepare a list of questions to ask during the interview. Which of the following is an appropriate question? A. What salary are you offering for this position? B. How profitable has the company been over the last 5 years? C. What type of training opportunities are there for keeping current in the field? D. How many sick days would I be allotted each year? The answer is letter C. What types of training opportunities are there for keeping current in the field? Number 5. All of the following are examples of traditional interview questions except A. Where do you see yourself in 30 years? B. What have you read recently? C. What makes you think that you are qualified to work for this company? D. What is your greatest weakness? The answer is letter B. What have you read recently? Number 6. The best time to begin discussing salary and benefits is A. During the job interview. B. After you have the job offer. C. In the follow-up letter after the job interview. D. In the job application letter. The answer is letter B. After you have the job offer. Number 7. All of the following are good ways to prepare for salary negotiations except A. Researching on the web. B. Contacting friends who are now in the workforce to find out what they are making. C. Asking the interviewer what the average rate is for the job. D. Checking trade journals. The answer is letter C. Asking the interviewer what the average rate is for the job. Number 8. If you have one more than job offer, it is imperative to determine what is the most important to you. All of the following are good questions to ask yourself except A. Am I willing to take work home? B. Am I willing to travel? C. Where do I want to live? D. Will this position give me time to look for another job? The answer is letter D. Will this position give me time to look for another job? Number 9. Which is the typical behavior of a successful interviewee? A. Making eye contact often with the interviewer. B. Using technical jargon that only people in the company would be familiar with. C. Asking questions about the company does and who its competition is. D. Personalizing the question asked and relating them to the job. The answer is letter D. Personalizing the questions asked and relating them to the job. Number 10. Your interviewer calls you in his office at 11:30 for your 11 o'clock interview and points to a low chair across from his large desk. He looks at you but says nothing for at least 1 minute. Finally, he asks, "What are you doing here? You are probably in a A. Stress interview. B. Behavioral interview. C. Situational interview. D. Second interview. The answer is letter B. Behavioral interview. Number 11. In a job interview, you are asked to discuss a crisis situation that you were involved in a previous job and talk about how you work as part of a group in dealing with it. You are probably in A. Stress interview. B. Second interview. C. Behavioral interview. D. Situational interview. The answer is letter D. Situational interview. Number 12. During a job interview, you are asked to organize and prioritize tasks that are listed in the box of an email account. You are probably in A. Second interview. B. Situational interview. C. Behavioral interview. D. Stress interview. The answer is letter D. Stress interview. Number 13. Your interviewer asks you, why in the world would you apply for this job when your only experience is coaching a high school basketball team? Your best response is to A. Say you are just defensive about the basketball because you are so short. B. Say, I know what you are doing. You are trying to see how I respond to stressful questions. Let's move on to something else. C. Get up and walk out. D. Say, you are asking if my experience working with and managing a team can help with your company with its committee work. And of course, those skills will transfer over. The answer is letter D. Say, you are asking if my experience working with and managing a team can help your company with its committee work. And of course, those skills will transfer over. Number 14. During an interview, it is recommended that you A. Watch for cues for the interviewer that indicates he or she is ready to move on to another question. B. Be honest about how difficult and incapable your previous employer was. C. Only take cell phone calls if they are extremely important. D. Contain your enthusiasm for the job so that you do not seem desperate. The answer is letter A. Watch for the cues from the interviewer that indicates he or she is ready to move on to another question. Number 15. Which of the following should not you do in the close of a job interview? A. Show enthusiasm for the job. B. Ask the interviewer when the company plans to make a hiring decision. C. Give a final explanation for a weakness that you have. D. State why you are good match for the job. The answer is letter B. Ask the interviewer when the company plans to make a hiring decision.